Alright, hello everybody and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, where we've returned to the PC version to check out Monday's new releases on the marketplace. And we have one that we're going to focus on today, of course, and that is the GA8 Airvan from SimWorks Studios. It's out now for $30. It does include a 24-hour free trial, or if you want to rent it for a few days, it's $1.99 for that. Before we dive into it, Blackbird Simulations SR71 is now in the marketplace, which should mean that it's on the Xbox as well. No, it is not on the Xbox. Never mind. So it's only on PC on the marketplace. I'm surprised by that. But anyways, thought I'd look at that. We have the... Oh, M Scenery hasn't put in their fake reviews yet for their new A350. I'm sure that'll take a few moments and they'll get those fake reviews there. And then PMDG has their 737-800 that just released last week. It's really nice seeing how fast new releases are getting into the marketplace. It's only taking a few days as opposed to a month or more like it was previously. So really nice to see that. Still not going to spend $75 on it since it doesn't support career mode. But hopefully everybody that's been diving into it has had a great time with it and all that good stuff. So yeah, that's available in the marketplace now as well. But of course, today we are going to be focusing on the lovely GA8 Airvan. And I'm excited for this. You know, I always love when a developer uses the free trial feature. It's such a nice way of, I don't know, to me, I feel like developers know that they have a good product to utilize those features. That's kind of where I stand on that. Same with sceneries and everything. If you're willing to let people test it out without spending a single dollar, I like that. So we'll dive into it. Some of the features include dynamic visual weathering. The aircraft will accumulate dirt, mud over time, even when you aren't using it. Weathering rate will vary depending on the environment, and dirt can be washed away by rain. That's actually kind of cool. I like that. We'll have to test that out a little bit. Persistence. Did you leave your visor down yesterday? That's how you'll find it today. Did you leave the sim for a couple weeks? Your plane might be due for a wash. That's also pretty cool. Don't really see that too often from other planes. High detail 3D model, authentic high quality sounds, and flight model verified by GA8 pilots. And then of course the big thing for me is career support. It supports a wide range of missions because there's different variations to the aircraft, from cargo, commuter, and skydiving. So for cargo, you can do cargo transport light and ferry flight missions. You can also do charter service private missions with it. And of course, skydiving missions. So quite a few of them, because, you know, I always love showcasing developers that are taking the extra time to support my favorite mode in the sim. And that's kind of another reason why we're here doing this today. So without further ado, let us go. We're going to dive into free flight first, and then we might do some career stuff. I'm going to skip most of it just so we can kind of see how it's doing, whatever. But we'll start off with free flight, see what kind of customization we can do with the aircraft, and then fly around a bit, see what's going on, see how it is. Looks like we have a good amount of liveries going on. But hello, Patty, and Mini Ninja, and Monorific, and Barry. Merry Christmas to you, and Lost Worlds. Can't get online till after Christmas. My wife doesn't allow me to buy PS Plus. She said I have to wait till Christmas. Oh no! I think I know what might be a gift for you. Well, Safari Wings, I like it. What is this? Stichting Hugevlelgers. Yes, I know exactly what that is. That's actually pretty funny. And then just a base white one. I kind of like this. It almost looks Air New Zealand-ish with the tail there. I think we'll stick with that. Don't know why this says green and gold. Oh, it is green. It just doesn't look... It looked gray from here. But yeah, we'll go with this one. Lovely. Oh, and then of course also, I don't know if you saw it, you can do skydive cargo pod, commuter, cargo only, skydiving only, cargo and cargo pod, and then commuter cargo pod. So we'll just stick with commuter. I think that'll be a great way to start off. No, I just messed up my livery. There we go. Excellent. Let's dive on in and see what this thing's all about. Again, we'll start off with free flight, and then, you know what, since we got an Air New Zealand looking livery here, let's go to New Zealand. What do you say? And you know what? We're going to take off from the aerodrome here because, well, no, let's find a dirt runway. I'm interested to see how this whole dirt effect thing functions here. Of course, does New Zealand have any dirt runways, or are they too fancy for that? They need to have everything paved. This looks dirt. There we go. We'll make it daytime here. And let's see. And then to be disappointed when she doesn't... Oh, I'm sure it's there, Lost Worlds. I'm from New Zealand, go to Air New Zealand. Or go New Air... No, see? I mean, it all works out. It's actually nice around here. What is this? Oh, it's a grease... Oh. Well, I don't... It still works out. Here, let's go into a showcase camera here so we can take a nice close look at the aircraft. Oh. Would help if I hit the right button. There we go. Golden Sun Hotel and Apartments. So I don't really know too much personally about this aircraft. I've never heard of it before. But it looks kind of like a miniature Grand Caravan with a very interesting nose. Especially from the front, it's got that boxy look, which is pretty interesting. And then, of course, if we pop inside, can see the variation we picked here. We got A luggage. I just realized there's a whole handcrafted hotel here. Milford Track, Guided Walk, New Zealand, the Quinton Lodge. What do they got for snacks over here? Oh, okay. Never mind. Oh, it's my favorite brand, Yellow Square. Very good. Okay, sorry. I got distracted by that. Didn't realize this was going to be a handcrafted hotel. And then, of course, we have the cockpit. I like how the co-pilot has absolutely nothing to do. He can change the lights, though, so he's got that. But cool. Let's do our walk around. It looks like a custom tablet as well, which we can go ahead and take a look at, see what's going on with that. Is that ever... Nope. That's what I was looking for. What do we have here? Oh, failures and weathering. Dirt on, and then wash aircraft. Can I make it just go by quicker or something? We'll see what that does. Failures. I don't really see that doing anything, actually. Is that coming soon, maybe? Got the flight bag, a checklist. You know, this is actually a pretty hefty checklist. I'm surprised by that. Oh, more of this is just fairings. Okay. This is a pre-flight outside. Because I was like, wow, you would think for such a small plane it wouldn't be so hefty of one. Got a fuel and payload section here. Oh, that does work. I was about to say. There we go. Fill it up a little bit. And avionics, we can switch those out. I think these are the ones you need to have installed separately, if I'm not mistaken. Because I've seen these a few times. Yeah, I think those are third-party ones. I think they're free, but I've never... I'll just stick with the one that comes with the plane, because that's all we can do anyways. And... other. Pilot hidden. Co-pilot visible. Cargo visible. Autopilot installed and pre-flight enabled. I'm not seeing anybody. Not that I really care, to be honest, but... okay. But yeah, don't know why the failures page is so empty at the moment. maybe planned updates in the future. But that's all right. Let's go ahead and start this thing on up, and let's see what it sounds like. Let me turn it on up here. All right, it appears it doesn't support quick start. Or if it does, it's not... Oh. I see this key doing something, but, I didn't forget anything, did I? No, the covers are off. I do like that you can put it back, though. But I would prefer if the engine started, so I guess we'll just do it on our own here. Because Quick Start doesn't appear to want to do as it says, so we'll get that checklist open. Oh, I didn't even check the manual. What's this about? Oh, look at this! Nice. Start. Is this the actual... Oh, this is just something else. Okay. Introduction. Oh, my. Yeah. I do like this, though. You can see the max weight and everything. Nice. Oil cap, ground power, cargo stuff. How many pages is this? Oh, it's. I thought it was done. It's not. Oh, we got all the different takeoff parameters depending on the speed or the temperature outside and altitudes. How much weight you can have. The tablet. Wow. Okay. Nice. By the way, hello Eric, welcome to the stream. Matt, welcome as well. Simon, Evening Cowtown, I wondered why my reputation was going down on career mode due to assistant settings being changed without me touching them. Wondered why it was so difficult to fly. That is very weird, Simon. Not sure why those were changing. SpongeBob branded snacks. See? This stream is sponsored by the new SpongeBob movie out now in theaters. Gotta have some cow peanuts for passengers. Remember, half a peanut per person and a drop of water. I mean, exactly, Eric. And this is from SimWorks Studios. Yes, you are correct, Canadian guy. And yeah, Patty did the Challenge League stuff yesterday with the citation, the CJ4. Really happy with that score. Eating Doritos, drinking a Mountain Dew while watching my plane fly across the sky. It's a beautiful Monday. Nice. Well, I think what's supposed to be happening is, in the failure setting, it should have things where we can mess with it. Hang on. Let me use their handy-dandy manual here and see what they have listed. If you have purchased the optional Systems Pulse FS expansion pack for the Airvan, then you have turned on... Oh. I didn't realize... What is that? That's why we have no failures. FS... The Systems Pulse FS expansion pack. Is that a thing that I can do from the marketplace? Because there would be 70 failures that can be triggered through the tablet or happening organically over time. Take care of your aircraft and it will work in optimal conditions for as long as possible, or don't and face the consequences when you go past the safety margins. I don't know what Systems Pulse is. But you can get an idea here. You got friction fatigue, oil contamination, external factors, thermal fatigue, spark plugs can be worn out, spark plug failure and fouling, magnetos, assess your gearbox, oil system failures, prop failures, governor failure, propeller strike, battery failures, circuit failures, alternator failures. I mean, that's pretty cool. I'll have to look into it because I don't think that's part of the marketplace. So, but we can always check after we're done here. So, is there a checklist in here too, so I can see where the buttons are? There is. Perfect. So magnetos are off, fuel quantity, blah 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 blah. Oh, I think we got some. I'm still not sure why quick start doesn't work, but mixture must be cut off. Pull mixture level completely. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, perfect. Fuel vent, check. It looks like a vent. Excellent. Oh, this doesn't really go through. Okay, so we do have to use the in. Oh, crap. There we go. All right, we'll try this. I'm sure this is going to go poorly. Are there still wheel chocks? Did I leave something? Oh, I did leave something. Wait, can you do these individually? Oh, that's cool. Okay. I mean, I do kind of like that, where you individually go. Because normally the chocks are just... You hit one and it gets rid of all of them. I know there's a lot of people that don't like the walk... Okay. That's... I gotta be honest, I'm already liking this plane just from all the details that's going on here. Good thing it stopped rolling. But again, what I was talking about, I know a lot of people don't like the walk-around feature. I don't know why. I like it. I also love when developers make it to where you can actually put the stuff back. I'd like to see that from more developers as well. Because a lot of the times you remove it and then there's no way of putting it back, so... But anyways... Does this even have a parking brake? Okay, it does. I don't remember ever taking it off, but that's good to know for future reference. Okay. And hello, Luig, welcome. Was the chock the I mean, it shouldn't be the reason why quick start didn't work, but it could always be. Or is it just a really... Because, I mean, I don't see anything really changing except for the mixture going up and whatever, but... Alright. It's time, folks. And hello, Russell and Adam. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. I don't think we have to do anything really specific here. Oh, wait, maybe... Yes, we do. Turn bus 1 and 2 master switches on. There's volts. But where is the master at? It shouldn't be that hard to find things in here. There's not too many things on the instrument panel. So I would imagine... Those should just be warning lights. Yeah. Should be really easy, folks. Do we switch this to maybe both? Oh no, that's just alternator. Okay. I'm just gonna hope for the best and assume everything's good on that. Verify 12 volts minimum. Ensure bus E voltage is at least 12 volts. Is there something under my seat or something? Or, I mean, the volt, it's not even... Here, can we... Oh, that's just the magnet. That doesn't matter. Where's my, like, actual switch at for... anything here? What is this? Trim position, okay. I don't think it would be down here. Holy crap, there's actually stuff up here. Oh my. Why did it take me so long to look at this? Oh, folks. There's the master switches. Look at that. Oh, look, stuff is on. Amazing what happens when you look up. I don't know why. I was just so fixated. Whatever. Anyways. So we got 12 volts now. Perfect. Looking great. Fuel quantity, I'm sure fuel's fine. Caution panel, that's fine. Turn on nav and landing lights. Gee, I wonder where those are. Unbelievable. I'm just going to delete this stream after it's over at this point. That's unbelievable. I've never played a sim before. Stall warning test, yeah, I'm sure it's fine. Turn bus 1 and 2 master switches off. Why are we doing that? I'll leave it on. Check condition of the windshield, blah, 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 loose object secure, check door condition, remove right wheel chocks, left wheel. We did that. Plane already rolled down the hill a little bit, so we're good on that. Engine propeller check. I'm pretty sure this is all just visual inspection. Which, I mean, we can look. I mean, we may as well see the detail going on here. If I can. Is that a thing? Or is this talking about something else specifically? I'm sure it's fine. We'll move on. Before starting engine. Weight and balance check, blah, 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 blah. Radio's off, blah, blah, blah. Breakers all pushed in, all electrical. Do I have to do the brake? Oh, do I have to do that too? Is that a thing? Or is this all ready to go? Yeah, that's all in. Okay, good. I'm always okay with that. I don't want to push that every single time. Ensure the cabin is secured. It is. Starting the engine. Perfect. Parking brake is now set. The bus 1 and 2 master switch is on. Check that voltage is 12. It is. Fuel shutoff valve is open. It is open. Avionics bus is... Okay, static pressure alternative source is off. I'm sure it always is. Idle is at cutoff. Prop RPM is not set to minimum. Bring that down. Throttle open at half. Bring that to a sweet 50. Ooh, that was nice. Look at that. Right at 50%. Fuel boost pump on. Okay. Oh. Fuel pump on. Yeah, here we go. This is so exciting. I love it. Mixture idle cutoff, fuel boost pump off, starter on. Why is the mixture staying at cutoff? How's that going to turn on the engine then? And we just turn the key now? Oh. I'm Oh, it says rich. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing, folks. Because I'm like, why is... I'm telling you, folks, I think this stream's gonna just disappear. Oh, hang on, now I need to do the fuel pump again. Now we turn it off. Folks, maybe we leave it on a little bit longer? This poor plane. It's probably like, who is this pilot? Oh, hang on. I keep... Alright, maybe we let it go a little bit here. Set to idle below 1,000 RPM. So our RPM is... Oh, there it is. Okay. So let's bring this down. A little bit more. A little bit more. Alright. Oil pressure check. Well, it says the fuel boost pump needs to be off before that. So what happens if I do this now? Is it going to just shut off again? Well, the fuel pump doesn't stay on. Is there another boost pump that I mean, it should only be that one though. Because you normally, because I mean, unless it's different with this aircraft, with the Cessna 172, you do the pump, get the engine started off, and then you would stop that from, I mean, unless it always stays on, but the checklist is telling us to mixture rich, and then it goes to say idle cutoff. Which I don't, that's what I'm confused about, because if you... Okay, here, we're gonna... Oh, do you have to do, like, the pump thing? Oh, man. Okay, hang on. Hold on. Everything's fine. So we're gonna do cutoff. I'm just gonna follow the checklist. It's not gonna lie to us. I'm sure it's... So... Fuel pump on. I think I'm just messing everything up here. So fuel pump on. Mixture set to rich. Page 2. Idle cutoff on the mixture. Fuel boost pump off. Mixture rich. And then... Oh, shoot, I didn't do the starter first. The booster is separate? But I don't see anything else for fuel. Is this the is primer boost? Folks, I think my free trial is going to end before I understand. All right. Here, hang on. This is what we're gonna do. Let's just restart, and we're gonna focus on the check. We're not going to disagree with the checklist. I'm pretty sure they've made it to where it's correct. So we're gonna just... Oh, that's right. It leaves it where you left it off before. It doesn't reset, which I think is a really cool... But okay. Here we go. We got this now, folks. Actually, wait, it just put the stuff back on. What in the world? Excuse me? I was just saying it how it didn't. Okay, that's fine. And FMJ, thank you for being a member for 4 months. Very much appreciate it. Okay. All right. I don't think we have to do anything here. No. Starting engine. Set parking brake. Yes. Parking brake is now set. Master switch 1 and 2. Done. 12.7 volts, which we are at over the 12 minimum. Fuel shutoff valve is open. Yes. Avionics buses set to on. Oh, we didn't turn that on before either, did we? Nice. I'm glad I forgot to do that. Not that that should have mattered with the aircraft turning on. Static pressure alternative source off. Which is this? No, that's alternate air. No, we're good. It's set to off. Okay. Perfect. Mixture idle cutoff. It is at idle cutoff. Prop RPM set to minimum. It is set to minimum. Throttle open half. Done. Let me clear all this stuff out here. Fuel boost pump on. Which I don't see anything else regarding. There's just that for heat. And then fuel pump. But I think this might be our boost. This, the prime. Unless I do this before I do the... Oh boy. Fuel boost pump on. Which I feel like this is the only pump. On. Mixture set to rich. Which is full 100%. Page 2. We put the mixture back to idle cutoff. Fuel boost pump off. Oh. What is that? Fuel? Oh, it is the boost pump. That's why it's all just... Okay. I should just hit the button beforehand. So this is the step that we're messing up here. So fuel boost pump on. Mixture rich. I don't understand, like, I'm trying to remember, because I think some planes you do the whole mixture thing on, off, whatever. And then... So how come that toggle up there isn't in this checklist? That's what I'm confused about, because it's only talking about this, which is the fuel boost pump on. That's why it's just a little bit confusing, but I think we know what's going on now. We'll just kind of do this. I'll treat it like a Cessna here. We'll do a little priming. But this still feels a little confusing to me. Because it's fuel boost pump, unless I'm just reading it wrong. No, it's just... I don't know. But either way, we'll... But the pump shouldn't need to stay on, though. Or does it just need to with this plane? Either way, we started it. We'll see what happens. If everything falls apart, then obviously I did something wrong there. But let's go ahead and get the chocks out. It sounds nice. Let's go ahead and get our lights on here. Which, by the way, what does this look like at night? Oh, this place looks absolutely horrendous at night. I would not want to be here in person. I mean, look at what is going on down there. No, thank you. So my other question is, I'm not sure, is this just from the cabin lighting? Because I don't know why this is lit up. So let me turn that off really quick and see. Because I'm not sure where this lighting is coming from. Looks a bit weird. Because there's no underlights or anything, it's just this ambient lighting going on. What happened to our screens? Why are those blank? What is happening? What have I... Oh. Oh. I'm sorry. What? Why is the brightness set to time of day? Developers, I think I might have found some, thing. That's interesting. But okay. Let's go ahead and get up in the air finally, folks. And we, of course, have these on. So I guess... Here, one more thing I want to do with this. I just want to see... What is over... Oh, I'm assuming that. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, obviously something... Because you can see it. It's just... it changes its bright... I think what's happening is it's doing the opposite. It might be an adaptive screen. So it's supposed to be bright here and then a little bit dimmer in the sun. So I think it's just doing the opposite there. But cool. Alright. I'm going to turn up the audio, let you guys hear it, and go from that. Okay, hang on. I don't know what's happening, but we're only going right. I can't go left for some reason. Is there yet another thing I need to toggle for that to... Oh, we also have the parking, so I don't know how I was rolling. I don't have any left turning for some reason. This isn't me holding right. It just... Can I have something go right here, please? Like, what is going on here? Why are you doing this? Just gonna spawn on the runway and hopefully it's fine. Every time I'm excited to get going, something else wonky happens. What is this? It's prop pitch. What the heck is that? Oh, man, this is... Hopefully it just sets me up fine here. Can we just fly, please? Okay. There we go. I'll turn up the audio now so you can hear it. Let's get up in the air. Oh my goodness, this thing is... Oof, okay. I might have to break out my Thrustmaster here. Because this thing is twitchy. It does sound really nice, though. I like that. But yeah, it's definitely twitchy to fly with a controller on this. So we'll see if I can get kind of used to it. If not, I'll break out the HOTAS. But why would what was it? Blade trim? Oh, the prop has to be full forward. We have the trim position for just regular trim there. Huh. Anyways, at least we're finally up in the air. Oh, goodness. Alright, let me catch up with everything here. System pulses for free flight wear and tear, I think. Yeah, I never heard of it until I read it in the checklist there. I mean, I'm okay, I don't need it, but if it's something... Because I don't know if it's on console either. I'll have to... Let me see if I can find it. Oh, I'll do that a little bit later, it's fine. Wouldn't be a cow vid if it weren't for some gaffs. Of course, Eric. And Kiwi Flyer, hello! That airfield is on the famous Milford Track hiking trail in New Zealand at Quinton Lodge, a guided walker's hut in the Arthur Valley. Oh, that's awesome. I mean, it's a great, very beautiful area for sure. How not to start a narco flight. This is exactly how you want to do it. You want to be on the ground as much as possible and let your plane roll down the hill without putting the parking brakes on. It's fine. And Snus, good evening! But yeah, I don't even know where anything regarding a prop pitch would be. That's our flaps, right? Yeah. Huh. Does that even... Because I don't think this checklist even mentions it. Unless I do it from engine propeller check. I'll just check for damage and wear, okay. Mixture... Oil pressure, set up prop RPM control, cycle prop control. 3 times if cold, less than 500 drop. I guess the only thing I couldn't have thought of is maybe my prop RPM was just too low, and that kind of changes the angle of it. But yeah, there's nothing regarding changing that. But either way, we're good. We're up in the air. What an adventure. But now we have a nice flight here. I mean, look at this. What a view. Let's get the autopilot set up here as well. We're currently at 600 feet. Let's go ahead and we'll do 700. We'll set up our heading. Stick to the 25 degrees we're looking at. And perfect, because now we can get some showcase shots, enjoy the sights and sounds of this thing again. Because now that quick start doesn't quick start, I'm kind of interested to mess with this in career mode just to see how that is, and see if it works there or if it was just a weird little thing going on in free flight with this. Oh, that looked nice. Gonna go back in the shade here shortly, yep. So minus me learning the plane, I am liking it so far. Like, it's really nice. I love the other features too, where, you know, dirt can wash off from the rain and details like that. I really love that, and I'd like to see that with all the other planes as well. I think the sound is great. Don't know what it sounds like in real life, but it has a nice bassy sound. Model looks nice. This was my face when I was trying to figure out what was going on with this plane. Absolutely shocked as to what was happening. Oh, that was perfect. Oh, I just... Man. Love it. Oh, I think I know where we're at. This is the, We were here before, I think, when the, I forgot when we were here, actually, but I know we were here at some point, because I remember the boat spawning in. But yeah, I'm going to break out... Well, here, no, I'll try it with the controller just to see if it's doable. But I'm going to assume I'm going to need to break out the HOTAS. And yeah, Brad, I agree. This... Oh, goodness, I don't know what I was about to say. I was about to just jumble. This supports the career missions of skydiving, cargo, I believe passenger transport as well. I'd be surprised if it didn't. And ferry flights. Oh boy, yeah, I'm gonna have to get used to this thing. I lost all my airspeed there. Alright, hang on. I'm gonna do... Hang on, let's do this really quick. Hang on. I just want to do one more test with the controller and not a stall speed. And see if it's doable or not. Because, see, I'm barely moving the stick, and you can see how we're really just... doing too much movement. You know what I need? My gyroscope. Oh. Okay, let me get my HOTAS. The controller is not doing it. Because it's just way too sensitive for some reason. It'll only be a moment for me to plug this in. Hang on. And we'll try this again, because, yeah, that's... So, word to the wise, if you're here to just fly with a controller with this aircraft, probably not going to be an enjoyable experience. Alright. Oh, this feels okay. But developers, if you end up watching this, I'd like to see controllers just get a little bit more different there. Because it's definitely quite overreactionary. I'm sure that's a technical term there. But yeah, it just does not feel fun to fly with just a controller. I did a VIP flight and I was just walking around in the cabin holding L1 using the left stick, and I slipped on the finger in L1 and started to pitch the plane down hard. Got a G-force penalty. Oh my goodness, now I got hiccups. But yeah, that's one thing you want to be careful with, because I've had that happen quite a few times, of course, throughout my time walking around the plane. Struggling to U-turn some aircraft within runway confines and navigate tight taxi routes. Set up a toggle pushback button. I have that set to like triangle and up on the D-pad if you're on PlayStation or wherever you're playing from. But yeah, having the toggle pushback makes it very easy. Oh, it's GSR, so yeah, you're definitely on PlayStation. But yeah, have a toggle pushback and it'll help you out with those types of situations. You know, this thing is really fast. There we go. I mean, better landing there. We'll get a couple more tests in here. But it's got some power to it. It's also got too much of a trim going on. Let me change that. There we go. One thing I would like from this tablet here is a map, because I don't think that's a thing at the moment. So that would be nice to see, make this a bit more functional, because after your pre-flight stuff, you're not really looking at this too much anymore. I mean, I get it, we have our map here too, but, or at least, can we hide it, maybe? I don't know what this does. Our characters aren't loading in either, no matter what the settings are. Definitely a yob, not a tob landing. I'm glad everybody enjoyed that video yesterday, by the way, with the career mode and things I'd like to see from it. Alright, now man, this thing really needs a lot of trim work on it. Sometimes it feels like it's too nose up, other times, I mean, I'm going really slow, too. Which... it's definitely one to get used to. Like, it isn't something where you just kind of be like, oh, yep, I know exactly what I'm... It feels different. Which, there's nothing wrong with that, of course. Of course, these buttons are not what I wanted. I haven't touched this Thrustmaster in forever. My buttons are all different. It feels twitchy even on a flight stick. It still has that twitchiness to it. Okay, we're... Oh, I didn't have to bring the nose down so fast there, but... we're getting better at our landings as we get more and more familiar with this. But if you're just joining again, this is $29.99. It does include a free 24-hour trial. And if you want it for a few days, you can spend $1.99 and have it for 3 days available free to kind of test out, see if it's something you're interested in. I believe this is both on PC and Xbox. Which means, of course, in the future, in the springtime, when the marketplace officially opens in PlayStation, this will probably be there available for you too, where we can use our lovely gyroscope. I miss my gyroscope. Every time I'm not playing on the PlayStation version of the Sim, I miss it. I don't know what it is, but it feels like I'm flying at 2 times speed in the Sim. Like, there's just something... I don't know. It feels weird. I don't know how to explain it. It might just be me, but... There's instances when I'm flying this and it feels like I have sim rate on. I don't know why it feels that way. Maybe it's just because of this really tight area of land. So it just makes it look like we're moving around quicker. But we're getting the hang of it. Just something to get used to. Because it definitely flies different than really anything in the default sim. And Kiwi Flyer Milford Sound Fierland National Park considered the 8th wonder of the world. I mean, I don't blame them for saying that, because I mean, it looks cool in the Sims, so I can only imagine what it looks like in real life. I mean, just look at, I mean, it looks like you're on another planet. It's awesome. And hello, Kyle, welcome to the stream. What airport is this? This is November Zulu Mike Foxtrot, or Milford Sound Airport in New Zealand. I'm sorry I'm taking forever to kind of get through chat here. I'm apologizing about that. Or I don't... I just said I'm sorry. Whatever. Anyways, I don't know what I'm saying anymore. The stream is falling apart, folks. But I'm doing great. Hopefully you are as well, Kyle. This entire video makes me thankful I flew into Auckland in a 747 with a real pilot. This is unbelievable, Matt. I'm not going to change my sensitivity for one plane. I don't have any issues with other aircraft in the sim, so it's not my sensitivity issues. Because I'm not going to go through my controls just to modify things for one aircraft. That is not going to be happening. Alright, we'll do one more, and then we'll continue flying through, and then seeing what else we can run into. GSR, I actually did update it last night. I have my custom keybinds in the description now. I finally got around to adding those new keybinds to that. I know it's the holidays, but I think a lot of us would love if you did a video about the aircraft that are on sale right now. Let us know your favorite, showcase 2 or 3 of them. I mean, to be honest with you, I don't think I get to see what's discounted if I own the aircraft already. But my personal favorites from the marketplace are the C-160 from Azure Poly. Such an excellent aircraft. Can't wait to fly that in heavy cargo missions once that arrives. Flight FX Citation 10 is another great aircraft as well. Doesn't support career mode, but it's still a fun private jet to have in your lineup for that. I mean, if Got Friends has anything going on, they make excellent aircraft, especially if you're into bush trips, tail draggers, or gliders. They're always great options. I'm sure they have some good discounts going on. Alright, let's head out of here. I feel like I fight the trim a lot with this, too. Okay. There we go. We're not climbing to my 700 feet here. But hopefully that gave you an idea. But yeah, I mean, the C-160 is my top, like, my absolute favorite thing I've spent money on in the marketplace. Hands down. I mean, the detail in there, being able to drop military vehicles, people parachuting out, all that type of stuff from that aircraft is awesome. And just really can't wait for it to be usable in career mode once heavy cargo finally arrives. And Karash, very nice. And I'm glad I could help out, Matt. It's an I don't need an assist. I'm telling you, I'm just going off of my experience on this specific aircraft. And going off of what it's set to default. I've never had to turn on an assist for flying an aircraft with a controller. So I'm just going off of my thousands of hours of experience with many different aircraft and just giving my opinion over it. Just got an A rep and unlocked medium cargo mission. Very nice, Monorific. And absolutely, Brad, I mean, if you're looking for fighter jets, I don't have any experience with it, but India Foxtrot Echo is always a great one. I know Heat Blur Simulations is starting to make aircraft for, well, they actually did the thing with the F-14. So that's there from Heat Blur. The F-4 Phantom is on its way as well from them. And then, of course, you know, I mean, the Concorde, I think DC Designs made the Concorde. I think it's a relatively good one. Again, not something that I purchased myself, just kind of going off of what I've seen overall. I'm in a medical transport, first one flying with autopilot. Very nice, Christian. Hopefully have a great mission there. What's up, brother? Beautiful flight and view. Absolutely. 25 and Halloween. Hello. Welcome back. I haven't said that in a long time. Liquid, I can tell you right now. Let's see. We'll just fly with this for a little bit, see if anything pops up. And if nothing shows up here, I'll go find somewhere that's actually running into some... I don't know if anybody's running into any snow at the moment. We can always test that out again. Yeah, there's a snowstorm up in the northeast that we can fly through. Because so far I'm not seeing anything in particular. I do want to test out the whole raining thing, though. So yeah, I'll get back to the snow stuff once we're done with this flight. Because apparently rain can remove some dirt on this aircraft, which I like that idea. Just want to see if it's actually happening or not. I mean, we have just a little bit on the body, so it might not be too noticeable at the moment. And of course now we're out of the rain anyways, so we'll we'll have to do some more of those tests here a little bit later. And do we have any more airports along this route? Oh, we do. We have a nice little, not actually a runway, but used as one. Perfect. We'll make that our landing spot, and then we can kind of test out some other things, especially with the snow. See if we get any ice buildup. Oh, I didn't realize we had a vertical. Most of the time you hit arm because there isn't a vertical speed button. That's why that threw me off. There we go. Kick out of... What do we have back here, by the way? Airvan life and the safety card. Nice. Pilops, I haven't touched that in a while. Things were taking too long for updates to come out, and I just wanted to focus on the in-sim career mode, especially once things were starting to roll in, new aircraft, getting those new mission types here shortly, so I'm pretty much done with Pilops. Was just using that just so we have something to look at, since, you know, in that time frame, career mode just wasn't having anything going on, and... But yep, I'm done with third-party career stuff. Just gonna focus on the lovely in-sim career mode. And hello, Moose, welcome to the stream. And Adam, I've been flying around Milford Sound and I can't find you. Everything should be set to on, unless it changed again on me. But yep, all that is set to on. So I do not know, Adam. What's wrong with the textures of the plane? I think it looks nice. Don't really necessarily have any complaints about it. No, heavy and super heavy cargo missions are going to be coming out well before that. At least hopefully, unless it gets kicked into Sim Update 5, but we had a couple times now where it was in the changelog saying it was available in the beta, and then on the release of Sim Update 4, and then they said the same thing again, it wasn't supposed to be in there. So I don't know who... I want to talk to who keeps adding it to it and teasing everybody, so I'm not happy about it. But no, that should be coming out probably in January. Oh, one other thing I want to see. Can I get rid of this tablet when I'm not... Oh, yeah, there we go. Perfect. Because it's just... Once you're up in the air, it's pretty much useless. Unless you want to look at the checklist and landing information and stuff, you can have that there, but... Not needing it at the moment. I'm going to bring this down to... Let's do 2,600. 2,500 works. Because we're going to start descending here shortly anyways. As a matter of fact, we can probably already see it. Or is it behind this? Oh yeah, it's going to be behind that. Perfect. Sorry, just updating my cheat sheet. You said your custom keybind for request pushback. That is R1 and try... Oh, I forgot that in the list, didn't I? Because I don't think I switched that out. Hang on. But yeah, R1 and triangle. Pushback. R1 plus triangle. Because I don't think that is anything. Oh. Crap. It must not have been R1 triangle, because that's spoilers. I'll have to look at it, because I said what I had it set to in the ATC video, because I was talking about pushback there. I'll have to rewatch it again, because I don't think I put it with spoilers. So yeah, I'll have to investigate that, because I forgot what I had it set to now. Because I don't think it was that then. Alright, let's go ahead and get our landing in here. Because I think the quote-unquote airport is here. Hey Carl, doing great. As I said, I got a $10 million mission from Denver to Anchorage. Guess I know what I'm doing for the next 4... Oh, very nice, Brad. Very nice. Oh, there's Adam. I got milk and cookies while watching your... Oh, fantastic, Ben. It sounds perfect, then. I like how Adam is the only person that ever shows up on a PC Xbox stream. I appreciate it, Adam. Even though the F-16 is now in the water. You know who I haven't seen in a while? Binky. I don't know where Binky went. Hopefully everything's okay with Binky. Because it's been probably a month or so now since we've seen him in chat. Oh, this is a tight squeeze here, huh? I can't get over this feeling of... I want to show it to you. Hang on, let me... I don't know what it is, but with this plane, it feels like I'm at like 2 times speed in sim rate. And I'm not a fan of that feeling. I don't know why, because we're not going that fast, yet it feels like we're going 190 knots on final. So let me just go to a 172 really, or here, let me just use Got Friends Aeropract, because this is another great plane too. But I just want to see if I feel that same sensation here. Because it just seems so... I don't know, it feels odd. Like everything's going by at light speed when I'm close to the ground. I want to see if I get that same feeling from something else. Because maybe it's just me feeling that way all of a sudden because of the higher frame rate, or what it may be, but... Because we're going to go the same speed we were going, what, 60? 60 knots, or a little bit more than that? Oh, goodness, the brakes are definitely something. Oh, my. Okay. Alright, so there's that at 60. It just feels more natural. I don't know. I don't know why that's feeling so weird. And let me do 60 knots here, and we'll see if it looks similar or if it just looks just... I don't know. Just get this weird feeling. It feels like I'm in sim rate or something. Looks the same watching a Pierce... Right? I mean, I'm glad I'm not the only one feeling that way, because it's just... It feels so weird. It really does. So I'm glad it's noticeable as a viewer, too. Which might explain why it feels so twitchy, too, where it just... It's like I'm playing in fast forward. See, now we can see the difference. It does feel... Okay. Notice this, too. The gear likes to go into the ground. I don't know if it's because it's broke or what the case may be. I don't think it is. I'll do it one more test on it, but there's definitely something odd. But I think that explains why it feels the way it does flying it, because you see how everything just feels all over the place. Just picked up the H-120 and the MH-60 helicopters. Oh, very nice, Ben. Got a nice selection of helicopters then. Hopefully you enjoy it. Let's... I don't even know. Do I have a button for sim rate still? Let's see if it feels better that way. Okay, let me be more specific. Increase... Decrease... Because this is just one down on sim rate, which I feel like this, I mean, it's too slow now. Because now it feels you're kind of on the moon. But this is normal. It's just, it feel, I don't know why the front gear always breaks. Or glitches into the ground. Because that wasn't even a hard landing on that one. But yeah, going one down on sim rate, this feels too slow. Not a fan of it though. I like the sound. I think it looks good. But this weird, like this, I've never had this sensation from a plane before where it just feels odd. Because, I mean, from looking out here, it does not look like we're going 60 knots. At all. This looks like 130. I guess the front gear's just, I guess, broken. Because it's doing that every time now. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. For sure. So let me go up into the northeast really quick, see if there's any ice effect going on. And then I want to hop into career mode just really quick to see if turning on quickly works. Quick startup is what I'm trying to say here. And if that doesn't work, then we know that's not working properly. So right now, I'm leaning towards not recommending this for $30 at this current state. If they can fix some of the things, I could see myself flying it a lot, but just right now, I'm not having that enjoyable experience that I want from an aircraft. Especially for this price point, because $30 is pretty hefty. For sure. I mean, there's some cool features and stuff that I do like. It's unique. I love that they supported career mode. I love that you can do stuff in walk-around mode to put the stuff back on after a flight. I think that's just such a nice touch. But with the way the plane is reacting in the sim, I think there just might be some random parameter set incorrectly, and this ATIS needs to shut up, please. But it really explains the reason why it feels so twitchy to fly, too, is because of that. So we'll do this for about a minute or so, or a couple minutes, see if anything gets built up, because obviously this should be... Oh, it's supposed to be snow, but it's not really doing that here, apparently. I mean, I see some snowflakes, but it's more rain than anything. Hey, Pale Knight! Welcome, welcome! Like your stream and videos, mate. I'm glad you do, Kevin. Welcome to the stream, and hopefully you continue to enjoy them. How to get airborne in the hot air balloons. You need to get rid of your tie-down on the basket, or else you're not going to get up in the air. And nice, Ben. Very nice. And Karosh, that is slew mode that you're seeing. If you go into controls, type in slew, S-L-E-W. You can put that to whatever button you want and have that mode. If you have a keyboard plugged in, it's Shift-Z. I'm not seeing any ice buildup. We should already start seeing that, especially with how heavy the precipitation is, but again, we'll wait a little bit, see if anything's changed. Fly through the thicker part of the storm and see if anything happens. And then for me, I have square and left on the D-pad to toggle slew mode is what I have the keybind set to. No, I'm in the same boat, Matt. I mean, I appreciate the free trial, but I'm hoping the developers can kind of tweak this thing out. Because, yeah, just at the moment, not too keen on spending $30 to keep it forever. Unfortunately. Nope, I actually did not hear your transmission because I do not care.
Cleveland Tower, Charlie Oscar Whiskey Tango, Whiskey November, frequency change.
There we go. I'll change my own frequency, thank you. Now we're in full snow and still not seeing an ounce of any ice buildup. Because we'd already be seeing the early parts of that with how strong of a storm this is. Because I don't even see it on the body of the aircraft either, on the wing. It's pretty odd that it wasn't a thing in 2020 and they still didn't add it. Well, alright, one more test with this thing, and then I'm going to hop in my C-160 again. Just talking about it made me want to fly it. Yeah, that's really disappointing, though. I was kind of having some high hopes for it, because I like the look of it. It's unique. But, not too impressed with it, especially for 30 bucks. Maybe if it was 12 bucks or something, sure. But for 30, I'm expecting a little bit more from my aircraft I'm going to purchase. And it has absolutely no missions for it. Oh, no, wait, what just... Okay, we're good now. I don't know why it didn't show up before, but here we go. Goodness gracious. But yeah, I just want to see if Quick Start works in career mode. I'm going to assume it doesn't, since it didn't in free flight. And Zane, yes, it was. And Ryan, hello Cowtown, I have a question. Do you know if you buy a plane with real money and you will fly it in career mode, do you need to buy it with credit? Yes. So whenever you purchase something in the marketplace, you'll be able to fly it immediately in free flight as much as you want. But if you want, I'll showcase what I mean. In the store page, it'll show you how many credits you need in order to purchase it for your company in career mode. So I'll showcase that here. And same here, Matt. Alright, this is going to load in here. Just want to do a quick test, and I'm going to my C-160, because I always like showing that thing off. Best purchase I've made in flight sim history. I just love that plane so much. And anytime I'm on the PC, I fly it a ton, too. On PC and Xbox. Because you know me, I always love supporting the developers that support career mode. But, you know, I'm still going to be honest on my thoughts about just... Especially when it gets to these price points. Because $30 isn't cheap. It really isn't. So it's just, once the price starts going up, my expectations are even higher. So there's no pre-flight in career mode, which is a bit disappointing. Because as I've said, I love doing that, removing the engine covers and chocks and all that, so... I'll wait. I'll see. Maybe it's just a long boot up time for the quick stuff. Who knows? But I've already hit it, and we'll see if it does it. I'd be surprised if it works in career mode. Because it's not even doing the right stuff. It doesn't even have the battery on. So if we go up here, I bet the bus tie is... Yeah, it's still off. Which is probably why it wasn't booting up right.
Hi there. It's Andy.
So,
Now that you're all set up, let me go
now we know
over the
why.
details with you.
These aren't toggling when you do quick start, so developers just need to switch that up. I mean, not that it matters, it's easy to do, but still, quick start should start the aircraft on its own without you having to input anything, so the master switches aren't turning on properly. We now know why it wasn't working. But alright, I think I've seen enough to make my verdict. Is it worth $30 right now? I can definitively say no. It's not something I see myself spending that amount of cash on in its current state. Some cool features, I love it. Love that it's supported in career mode, but the flight model, the way it's seemingly like it's in a sim update or sim rate 2 times speed for some, like, I don't know. It feels weird flying it currently. So I am going to remove that from my list for now. Well, not for now. It'll be gone anyways in 24 hours. Really disappointing. I was hoping to have a new one to get, but for now, that will be a no from me. So again, we're back to the marketplace and purchasing things that you want to fly in career mode. If you go to whatever, let's see if I can find one. What does Ben keep bringing up? The H120? What be that? Anyways, I know it's an Airbus. Oh, this just came out, didn't it? I know it's not doing too hot in the reviews, but hopefully you're still enjoying it. It's $15.99. So anyways, this is a great example. So whenever you're wanting to purchase something for career mode and it supports it, you'll be able to scroll down and you'll see here what modes the aircraft is usable in. And when it's green, obviously it works for career. Now if we scroll down a little bit more, it'll give you more detail about what you need to do and what you need to have unlocked to use it in career mode. So, got an agricultural spraying mission, cargo hook, passengers rescue, and rescue hoist. So search and rescue, passengers, all supported, which is cool. Love that. You need a turbine engine rating, certification, and then the price is 1.1 million credits in order to buy a brand new one in career mode. So again, when you purchase this for $15.99, you can use this immediately in free flight, but in career mode, you need to make sure you have the certification for it and enough credits to use it in career mode. So hopefully that makes sense. And Ben, I hope you enjoy your H120. Because again, sometimes the reviews are misleading, just like my Beechcraft B190. This one from Coronado has a 3.1 out of 5. I love, or 390, not 190. I love this plane. I've spent a lot of time in it. It supports career mode. I'm still not entirely sure why it has such low ratings. Asobo, again, can we make written reviews, please? Because then I'd love to see what people are, like if it's some breaking bug or something. Like just, for the developer and for the consumer, I would love to see why it's getting this rating. Because my personal experience with the plane, I've bought it myself. I think it was 20 bucks. I've enjoyed it. It's been a blast flying in career mode and in free flight. It looks awesome. Sounds great. At least for me, it sounds great. You know, it's just... Anyways, sometimes the reviews can be a little lower than what I think it is, because this was worth the money. I like this plane. But Asobo, get written reviews in here. The star system is useless. I'll keep saying that until something changes. Hopefully with the revamped marketplace with Sim Update 5, we're still not sure how revamped it's going to be, but let us do written reviews. The star system is useless. It really is, especially when you know the plane is great from your own personal experience, and then you see such a low rating. But anyways, I got sidetracked there. Hopefully that makes sense regarding the career stuff and everything like that. So, this... Oh, I don't need to go to the marketplace. Let's just go to free flight and fly it around a little bit. So that concludes our... I completely forgot what the name of the thing is. How do I... The Airvan. That concludes that part of the stream. Because now we're going to fly my C-160. I love this plane. I don't know why I keep getting the hiccups either. This is ridiculous. By the way, do you like my Global Hawk? Nice. Or my boat. Where be my C-160, please? Oh, I never can find crap in this list. Even though it's my fault, I probably skipped over it already, but you know. I'll just blame the menu for it. And... ooh, let's go for the desert livery. And we're going to go fly over in Saudi Arabia. Let's do that. Let's go to Saudi. Because I always love flying around here. I always do my little pro tip for you if you're wanting to do PC-24 cargo missions. Saudi Arabia is such a great place. Because a lot of the runways here are gigantic. You're not going to run into the really tiny airports here. So, just a little pro tip for you. I mean, just look at this. Look at this place. But we're heading to OEOM. E-I-E-I-O. But let me show you my absolute favorite marketplace purchase I have ever made, and it's going to be pretty hard to top this one. And no, I completely... Again, Ben, yeah, exactly. Because like I was talking about with that passenger jet, I mean, I love that thing, and that's why I'm so confused that the ratings are low, so I hope you enjoy your H120. But this, I mean, Azure Poly, they make great planes all around. They make jets and stuff. It's going to be my most used aircraft in career mode when heavy cargo finally launches. I can tell you that much. This thing's just awesome. Of course, you can open up all these doors. They're all animated. I don't know if I can mess with the cargo door specifically from outside. I doubt it. So let me pop in here and then I'll open up the cargo door. Because there is a whole slate of features that come with this aircraft, and I couldn't be happier about it. Another thing I love about Azure Poly Aircraft is they make it to where their tablet can be moved, which I need to remember how to do that again. There we go. But you can have different positions for it, which is a really nice touch. I hope Asobo can do something with the in-sim EFB with that as well, because it's nice being able to move it. You don't always want it in that specific spot, or if you want to have it in a better view so you can have it here while having your information up top. It's just, I love that. So, let us go into the lovely customization here. So as you can see, that's right. We can add some vehicles to the cargo bay here. Oh, let it load on its textures here. There it goes. And yes, you can drop it out with a parachute while you're in the air. We'll kind of showcase that here as well. So you can do that. You can also get folks in here to parachute out if you so choose. It's just, it's so good. Oh, I love it. And then you can put the seats down. Add folks in here. And then once you're up at a certain altitude, you can tell them to jump out. They're all animated. They have their parachutes going as well. It's just a really fully detailed aircraft, and I love it. Especially for the price point. I think this was about $30, so the same price as the Airvan we just looked at. And this is what I'm, that's how I gauge my reviews over marketplace stuff, is based off of other things that I've bought for the same price point. So now you can kind of visually see what I'm talking about regarding if I like a plane or not. Oh, this won't open because of the... Hang on. Let me get this thing... Oh, here. I'll let you hear it really quick. Because Quick Start does work properly. Sorry about the Embraer's noise. Is going to kind of overshoot that a little bit here. Although, Asobo, whenever we get the Embraer airliners in here, I want that livery that that thing has. It looks awesome. And nice, Adam. Yeah! I mean, you just get excited when you fly this thing. Oh, I love it. Oh, it's so good. You want to hear it full blast? And here, hang on, I'll turn up the audio here, because you got to hear it for all its beautifulness. That's right. It's just, I mean, like I said, nothing has topped this purchase for me. Love this aircraft. It's so well made, tons of different liveries, great features built into it, and of course career support, which is a huge thing to me. And the C-160 is 10% off right now for $31.40. I mean, look at that. This is worth every single penny. Oh shoot, that's not. Oh, hang on. Hold up. That's not my gear button on the Thrustmaster. Oh no. Get out of reverse. I'm gonna change that right now. I hate that button with a passion, and I wish it wouldn't keep changing it out, because it always throws everything off. Get out of here with this crap. I want gear on Y. Thank you. Unbelievable. Messing up my nice, beautiful flight. Hang on. Should've just stuck with my controller anyways. Not the plane's fault. I'm going back to my controller. Go away from me, HOTUS. I'm done with you. And hello, Nate. Hello. We need a long-haul biz jet so bad. I just want I want a CRJ. I mean, we're going to be getting an Embraer Praetor 300. Part of the Expert series next year, which I'm really looking forward to that as well. That'll be a fantastic business jet that I'm really looking forward to diving into. This is going to, when the marketplace opens up, I really hope Azure Poly is going to be there with the C-160 on PlayStation. Because this is going to be my first purchase, no doubt. So while we start climbing here, let me get this set up for... We'll start off with some parachutes. I don't even remember how to do this again. I haven't done it in a little bit, so we'll see how this goes. I'm sure poorly. Well, here, no, we'll actually do the cargo first. And for now, we'll just do the easy autopilot for now. We'll go for... Let's go for 7... we'll do 10,000 feet. And then once we reach that altitude, I'll show you the awesome feature with this. Well, this is why I like flying around Saudi Arabia, especially the southern part of it. There's just such cool sand dune terrain around here. It's always a joy to fly around in. Oops, that's not what I meant to hit. Oh boy. The alarm was... It might have been me full power and with the parking brakes on. I don't remember specifically. But, it's fine. Just clear it out of the way. There's nothing wrong. Oh, this livery looks perfect here. There's a good selection of them, too, that come with the purchase of the aircraft. Ooh, that would be nice, Frigid North. I would love to see the Skymaster there as well, yes. These screens? I don't really know. I've never really messed with it, actually. I mean, the buttons all work, so I would imagine it does. But I couldn't tell you how to use it. I just spend my time flying it without really looking at the control panel too much. Because I'm assuming there's some other switches I need to toggle in order for everything to do what I need to. All I know is there's more I need to learn with it, even though I've been flying this for a while, but I'm just too busy. I'm gonna be honest, most of the time I'm just sitting outside and just enjoying the sights and sounds of this thing. Oh, by the way, it would help if I climbed as well. Here, hang on. Just sitting here at the same altitude. What's very silent? No? Nobody's coming in here slandering my C-160, I can guarantee that. When is spring? I mean March, April, May time frame. Where can I see when the new update drops? What new update, Ryan? If we're talking about Sim Update 5, that is not going to be releasing for a while. And Baloo! Glad you're enjoying the sim. Above my head. Upper console backlight. Oh, by the way, let's see what this looks like at night. I'll have to find some buttons though, but let's see. Alright, let me find some other light switches. There's the ramp, so we got that. Because, of course, you can do everything through the tablet or through the cockpit as you would normally do. I just do it through the tablet, because then I won't be sitting here for... that. Do we have any other light switches down here? Impulse. Oh, you know what else we need to test out here? Hang on. Since we have it nighttime. Oh shoot, hang on. Let me there we go. Let me turn this all on here. There we go. All right. Well, here, and actually I will shoot, I don't know where the lights are. I'll have it all off for now. Ah, there we go. That's perfect. Yeah, look at that. Oh, it's so good. Oh, I love it. Yeah, fire some more. Get all the flares. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, we'll turn on our lights here. Could do without this texture on the window, though. I don't like that. Especially with the specific lighting that we have going on. Which... I wish I would see... Here, I'll just do it this way. Does any fear where the rest of the lights are? But anyways... Oh wait, we don't need to do this at night. We can set this back to daytime. And we're going to go ahead and slow down. We're at 10,000 feet. This is the C160 by Azure Poly. It is $31 currently. Or if you want the full name, it's the Transall C160. Oops. Do that. If I did that right. Oh, that's right. Oh. Oh, there it went. I don't know why it disappeared on me there. It probably didn't like me being there. Let me try it. Here, I'll just do it from this view. Yeah! There he goes. You can still see the other one over there, too. But there's that. Let me, go into showcase here so we can watch the door close from inside. Alright. And then next up, I think that's just floating there from the tanks that were in here. Open up the doors. They're all fully animated and hop on out. Watch the F-18 when you jump out, guys. And then, of course, you see them animated as well. Whee! Just so cool. I love it. What a plane. And close up those doors and done. Alright, see you later, Matt. Thanks for stopping on by. Yesterday, I bought a brand new Cessna Longitude on PS5. I was so excited, flew for 3 hours and managed to crash on land. Oh no, Andres. No. Or it's probably Andre and then Savoli. That is, I mean, that sucks. That definitely sucks. And no, we're not on PlayStation today, Big Chungus. Hopefully the next flight will go much better. But that definitely sucks. And hello, Brian. Welcome to the stream. Oh, just in general flight sim updates? That's on the forums. If you just go to... Here, I'll just give you the exact route. Because I think you should be able to look at it without an account. But yeah, right here is where you will find anything regarding updates, change logs, and all that on the official forums. Is it... Oh, for sure. I'm pretty sure that's a... Let me look, actually. I don't even know. I'd be surprised if it isn't. Let's see if there's something for flares. Well, I'm surprised. There's nothing for flares. But I mean, it's pretty simple to do it with this anyways. It's this little compartment here. You just turn on the flare system power and then hit fire order. They look even cool in the daytime with a nice smoke trail behind them. Nice. Alright, so... The other thing I want to figure out, too, is the rest of the light systems, because I don't want the full thing on. I just want the control panel lights, which I know we found a couple of them, but... Now we can worry about that a little bit later. Either way, just so happy I bought this thing. And perfect trim is going to be different depending on whatever plane you're flying. If it's, I mean, it's just, it's all dependent on the amount of power you have, your airspeed, weight. So it's just, there's not a specific answer for every single thing. But of course the easiest way to trim is with the quick trim. Right bumper R1 and then the right analog stick up and down. You can adjust the trim as well. Let's see if we have a nice airport around here at all. Oh, by the way, when you drop some folks, they end up as plane icons on the EFB. Oh, crap. Is there really nothing else in the area here? Ooh. Oh, this looks cool. Let's do this. Yeah. Let's go there. Just to the right. Do a little dirt landing here, a little remote car. I hope this comes for remote cargo operations too. Because I know the C-17's ready to go for remote cargo. I'm sure the A400 will be part of it because that was shown in the trailer, so I'm sure that's ready for it as well. But Azure Poly, if it already isn't, let's get that there too. The more places I can use this, the happier I will be. Master avionics switch on the top panel to turn on the PFD. Good thing there's only a couple buttons to look. Well, this should all just be fuel flow and stuff, or generators, whatever. Oh, there's our anti-collision. Okay, there's that. Wing lights, position. We got formation lights as well we can turn on if we want. The engineer lamp. Oil temp, generator, canopy heating. This is all circuits. Got an upper console backlight. De-icer, lighting. Are we still doing okay? I think we're climbing now, which I don't want to do that. Go ahead and trim this out just a little bit. Get a small descent going. So again, holding R1 or right bumper and then the right analog stick up and down, you can trim out your aircraft no matter what you're flying. Here, let me check the checklist real quick. I don't really see anything regarding where's the battery at. Just somewhere up there. Okay. This stuff is VLOC. Oh, that's autopilot. Okay, IRU, marker sensitivity, and FMS source. Nav data, something mode. Got the fuel pumps there. Honestly, it might even be down here too. Got APU. They did good with the textures too. I mean, just look how nice. Ooh, it looks so good even when you're up close. Excellent texture work going on. So here's our actual autopilot mode. We have all this stuff off. I don't know what any of this is. Probably more autopilot stuff. Got light intensity. Center console lighting. Light switches all over the place in here. Nice, Brian. I mean, you know, toilet might be, you just have to crawl in there and then get to the room or something, you know. I'm sure it's there somewhere. Because we have an observation mode. One of these days I'll have to see, because I don't even know if, I mean, I'm sure they did create like a, let me see if I can find it really quick. Azure Poly C160 manual. Do they have a whole thing for it? Holy crap, they do. How many pages is this? 102 pages at least. Oh crap, man. By the way, there are 98 things in the cockpit. Oh, that's just for one section. Never mind. There's a lot. What was this called again? I don't know what this is specifically, but... Oh, here. I'm sure I can figure... We're gonna figure it out, folks. Because people wanted to see the screens on, I'll show you that. Okay, so 16 and 17, these two screens in front of us are an EADI and an EHSI, which really helps me out. Primary screen displays general information about the aircraft attitude. Oh. So where do I turn that on? Because I didn't even think about not having any of that information. Oh, crap. Our Transall is based on the C160R version, which has more complex avionics compared to previous versions. We decided to develop full bespoke systems without reusing existing avionics from the sim. Hence, several of them are not fully implemented yet and will be enhanced in future updates. Oh, well, I'm sure that still comes on for this stuff, though. Because I should have really... Oh boy, folks. This... There's a lot to this aircraft. Here, let me find the... avionics. Is on page 53. Let me just find if I can find the switch for it. Oh crap, it just brings me to that same page. Where's the toggle at? So this is... Display selector panel is this. There's a button to the side, apparently. Where is that? What is this? Oh, goodness gracious. Is it this button? It looks like it's on... It says Another more accessible button allows to start and stop chronometer on both pilot and co-pilot sides. Where in the world is that at? Oh, is it this? No, this is something else. Oh. Pilot neon on? Oh! Well, I'm glad I randomly ran into it. So, how do I get this thing to... We're getting somewhere, folks. We have screens. Okay, the different modes there. I guess the other thing I could have done too is this. Let's see if what that does. And then this stuff down here. Whoever was wanting the screens on, I'm hoping you're happy I finally turned them on. After all this. Ooh, that looks really cool. Alright. And then the last screen. Is... I don't know what this screen does here. Let me get the overall buttons really quick. $58. It's the weather radar. Okay. Oh, and then it's... I saw this. Yeah, here it is. Okay, okay, okay. And we need to turn up the... Oh, there it is. Look at that. And we got the different brightness going on. Sensitivity. Let me add some weather really quick just to see if anything changes. See, I've had this plane forever and I'm still learning things. Change the elevation. Beacon and radar mode. I'll have to learn a little bit more about it. But hey, we got all the screens on finally, folks. Look at that. What a difference that... I can't believe I was... I was just so excited to show everything else. But cool, so there's that. We'll set this all... Oh, not real time, though. Although that does look nice. Look at that. Azure, if you watch this, if we can just get rid of those windshield wiper things, it'd be perfect. I'm sure if we turn off the dome light... Oh, and there we go. Okay, can we turn this off too? I don't know where the button is for that. Is that over here with the map light, maybe? 5, 6, and 7 backlighting. I'll have to look for it. But anyways, we get the point. Let me catch up with chat. I'm so sorry. I was looking at the thing the whole time, trying to figure everything out. Hey Jay, hello, and Sabir, hello as well. You have beat level 1, now 2 is aligning with no, I'm good. Oh man, how did you beat level 2? I don't know. Just randomly finding buttons, but alright, let's refocus on what I was trying to do here. Oh good, where are we? Oh, I just did a full... Okay, that's fine. Keep the circle going. Is Adam still here? I know I was here in the F-18 for a few seconds. Oh, did Adam leave? Oh no, there's Adam. There's the F-18. Nice. It shouldn't be. That's just the 737, annoyingly. That still has that issue. Let's see, let's see. I'm going to assume it's called a dome light. Which I guess is right under... Oh! Well, that's panel left backlight. Let us experiment here. That's just backlights there. You'll also find a command panel for neon lights. Oh, excuse me? I need to turn off the backlights here. Oh, on ground or when cruising, cabin can be illuminated by 2 side spotlights. Which... Yeah, there we go. Alright, now let me turn off the... How did I turn that on? There's so many things with dome lights. Oh crap, and I keep forgetting where I did that from. Well, here, hang on, let me mess with my neon lights here. Oh, so we can change this. Oh, look at that. That's actually pretty cool. Make it purple up in here. A little green. And I know you can change all the other colors in here too, which I can't believe how many light switches are going on in here. A lot of interior lights are available in Transall. You will find knobs and switches for interior lights in several places of the cockpit. Some lights have been enhanced compared to the real aircraft backlighting to ensure a good readability of the instruments by night. What is this one here? Ah, yeah, there we go. Nice. So now you can see it fully at night. There we go. Alright, let me finally get to my dirt runway here. Now that we're finally done with that. And secure. I have it set to triangle right on the D-pad to the key toggle name of Zoom Cockpit View. And then, well, here, actually, I can set this up here because I need to do it on my Xbox controller because I really like that setup, so I can just show it to you. So we'll just type in zoom and switch to the controller here. Zoom cockpit view, so I have it set to triangle right on the D-pad. Unzoom, triangle left on the D-pad. And then that way you can just hold triangle and then use left right to zoom in and out. Which I like doing it with the controller better than the mouse wheel, because the mouse wheel I always have to kind of mess with it over and over again. But yeah, really happy with that keybind there. But yeah, random, the 737 and that stupid dome light behind the pilot is the one where it just doesn't turn off. I'm hoping we're not that far away from a fix, because it's not enjoyable to fly at night because of it. And there's no way of turning it off either. And J Bravo, we are at 5,000 feet. So flight level 50. And the closest air, we're in Saudi Arabia. We got Uth over here, Oscar Oscar Tango Hotel, and then Oscar Echo Oscar Mike. We're kind of in between those two, so that's where we are currently on US West servers. And I'm heading to this dirt runway here of Oscar Yankee Romeo Mike. Do a little dirt landing in our C-160 finally. I've done stuff with my face on it in the past, so I mean, you can search around and find me. I've noticed in your streams there's not much jet stream. Is that because you're not at high altitude? Well, yeah, I don't fly much at high altitudes. That's boring to me. Anytime we're live, I'm flying low. Get to see all the cool terrain in the world that we live in here. So, the only time I'm flying at a high altitude is if I'm doing career missions, but I don't do those live. Oh, sorry, that was looking really cool, Adam. I was just trying to change the time there. Yeah, I'll catch back up here. This looks sweet. I love it. But yep, Azure Poly, if you bring this to PlayStation, I will be purchasing this again immediately. I really hope that's there day one. I can't wait to use my gyroscope with it. Is this the start of career mode series? I will not be doing career mode stuff on streams. The missions are just too long for it. I mean, we do some search and rescue and stuff that doesn't take as long. But anytime it's career mode, it's going to be a pre-recorded video. So when heavy and super heavy cargo missions come out, I'll be doing videos over that, going over the certification missions as well. But yeah, career's always pre-recorded stuff. That way I can edit out the flight in between places. Well, no, the 737 dome light is actually broke because it's just you switch the toggle and it goes to off, but it stays on. So that is definitely a bug for sure. Oh, the PC goes to east? Oh. I guess my PC is closer to the East Coast than my PlayStation, so... Never mind, US East servers on PC. Well, thanks for letting me know, Adam. Didn't even know that. What in the world? In the default sim, no, but you can have it to where... I think this thing actually does. I saw something with refueling. I don't know where that was, but I saw something for it. Let me see if I can find it again real quick. If not, not a big deal. But there is an add-on called Airshow Assistant where you can do mid-air refueling with a KC-46, 135, IL-78. I'm assuming maybe Russian. You can even do it with the new drone, the MQ-25 or an A330. Or an A... Wow, they added some new ones, actually. That's kind of cool. And then there's add-ons, too, for it. You can get C-130s and whatever else. Which here, I guess I can just show it to you really quick. Rookie, buddy, give me a KC-46, please.
Anchor to your left. Start orbiting out to outlet to begin pre-contact.
You can have it, too, where you meet up with him rather than him just spawning next to you. And of course at a much higher altitude if you want. Alright, here, hang on, I need to show, let me show my absolute... Oh shoot, well actually now I forgot where...
Keep up left-hand side, indicated airspeed 100, snooze your radar force.
This is all I hear every time he talks. I don't know what the heck he's saying to me right now.
Or maybe this doesn't have it, actually. I don't really know. I'm not versed in this. I could be wrong. Maybe the refueling is just for on the ground, because I don't actually see anything. Never mind. Because I saw refuel, I thought it was that. This is just for regular refueling. But that's how the air show, because you can do it with fighter jets and stuff. It's a really cool tool. But here, we're not going to actually refuel, but I'll give you a closer look at the aircraft here.
You're into pre-contact.
We'll just pretend this thing can do it. You can also get rid of the assists and arrows and all that too if you don't want it. You can have just a clear screen. But really cool models too of the aircraft. They did a good job with that. But there you go. That is the Airshow Assistant, which that'll be available on console as well when the time comes. And of course, the other cool thing I love about this is, let's say you want a couple more flying with you. Hopefully this doesn't break me here, Adam. Hopefully I don't disappear because of this. Let's go for a diamond, please. And then whatever you're flying, can have a nice little entourage with you. So a really fun add-on, especially if you're just trying to, you know, if you're flying something military and want a cool formation with you. Just looks awesome, especially when you're flying a cool plane like this. But yeah, that's the Airshow Assistant. Cool stuff. Well worth grabbing too. And DSB, hey Cow, can you give a little advice on when it's maybe okay to start thinking of building your own company in career mode? Honestly, whenever you feel comfortable with whatever plane you're wanting to buy, go for it. Because, I mean, that's a great starting point, is if you're comfortable with that aircraft, then purchase it, and then, you know, if you're familiar with everything, you're ready to go, that's when I feel like it's the best time to dive into career, for sure. Alright, a little bit to the right, and we'll finally make our way over there. I'm sorry. I mean, I think that was a good diversion there to showcase that. And I think the airshow assistant is only 20, 15 bucks, something. Not too crazy of a price. And here, sorry Adam, I'll go full power here. Then we don't have to stall out the F-18 to keep up. Is there a plane like this in Deluxe? Like this specific? No. I mean, you do get an A400 in the standard edition of the Sim. But that's pretty much as close as you'll get regarding this type of aircraft. Hello, Heisenberg. Hello, hello. I'm doing great. Hopefully you are as well. Just got Microsoft Flight Simulator 24 for PS5. Loving it so far. Last one I played was FSX. That's awesome, Random. That is awesome. Glad you're enjoying the sim. And it'll get even better when that marketplace opens up. And then all the new content. I mean, it's just, there's a lot to look forward to in the sim. And J Bravo, US East is what we're on at the moment. An MXD, and Merry Christmas to you, Heisenberg. Is the Cirrus Jet buggy? I've not run into any issues with the Vision Jet personally, no. And Harley with the 199, you didn't have to super chat to say, can I play with you? Anytime we're live, you can dive on in. We're on the PC version, so if you're on PC or Xbox, we're in Saudi Arabia on US East servers. But thank you so much for the $1.99. Very much appreciated. And FMJ, I've noticed there is no Huey Hoist SNR missions. Not sure if it's just on the Pro. That is very weird. I don't know why, because I know there's two variations of it. Honestly, I still want hoist missions to be able to be done on land as well, as opposed to just water, because it makes no sense. But I'll have to look into it. And Random, yes, PSVR 2, I mean, I'm so excited for that as well. It's gonna be fantastic. We are heading the right way, right? Yes, okay. We're finally on track, folks. Who can believe it? Gonna start our descent. Oh my goodness, Harley! You don't have to. You could just chat normally. It's all good, Harley. But the closest the one we're going to be doing a couple touch and goes at is Oscar Yankee Romeo Mike. We're on US East servers, but yeah, in Saudi Arabia, kind of in the middle southern part of the country there. But that is the airport. Rimat Airport is where we're at. And again, thank you for another couple bucks. Very much appreciate it. Yep, Adam's just escorting the... Oh, we already lost our cargo. We dropped it out. It was supposed to come to this airport, but I wanted to show off the parachuting. Because in case you joined in too late, you can add cargo like military tanks and vehicles. We also have a map too, which is awesome because it has labels and everything. Still hoping to see that in the default EFB one day. But yeah, from here you can add whatever cargo you want, from pallets to tanks, personnel carriers, and then you can actually drop them out. They have parachutes, it's all animated, the flares are awesome. We showed all that off a little bit ago there, but worth every single dollar buying this thing. So we'll just follow this kind of riverbed, or whatever you want to call this, into our dirt runway, which hopefully won't be too difficult to spot here. By the way, do we have some lovely fixed cameras here? Oh, you know what? I'll tell you when we're back inside. But perfect, we do have some cameras there. Oh, this looks nice too. Harley, what's going on? This is just unbelievable. Thank you again, but OYRM, Oscar Yankee Romeo November is our airport. Rimat Airport. But thank you very much. Gonna dump a bunker buster out the back? I mean, you never know. An old useless gamer. Aw. Not useless at all. Welcome to the stream. All these lessons you talk through in the live streams will help when my new PS5 Pro T-Flight HOTAS 4 turns up along with Premium Plus. Oh, very nice. You're all set up. Very, very awesome. You're going to have a blast with the sim. That is awesome. And I'm glad all the stuff was a big help regarding just anything regarding flight sim. That's awesome to see as well. So I need to turn to the left. We should be able to see it here. Oh yeah, I see it. I'm too far to the right here. I meant to show the gears coming out, but I completely botched that camera angle. Oh, we're way too high up here. I've messed it all up. Everything's falling up. Oh no, we're good. We're still far enough away. And Kyle, oh my goodness, 10 gifted memberships to Jagaz, Hell of a Guy, Jason, DJ, Nordic, Top Ramen, Tenure, Xerox, Krantz, and Trad. Congratulations to everybody for winning a free membership from Kyle. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. Glad you continue to enjoy the content enough to continue supporting it that way. Thank you so very much, Kyle. And I've just completely thrown off this entire approach to landing here. Here, I'll do this from outside, because I think this is the runway. Could be wrong. It looks nice, though. We'll do another one that's a much better approach here. The one thing I want to see changed, Asobo, there's so much, I mean, I love the effects of prop wash in dirt and snow and all that, but so many airports remove it for some reason, and I don't know why you did that. I'm hoping you can kind of go through there again and make it to where those, because it seems like it gets rid of it when it's clarified as a runway, so it removes the effect, which I wish would not be the case. So I'll probably land to the side of the runway just to see if we get that cool effect. Because, I mean, it does look awesome with this. If not, I'll find somewhere where I can showcase the effect. Congratulations, DJ. And Harley, thanks for becoming a member as well. Oh my goodness. Very much appreciate it. On top of the super chats, and you become a member as well. Welcome. Alright, Pale Knight, thanks for stopping on by. Enjoy your dinner. You're very welcome. Sorry I threw you off from the... Oh, it's all good, Kyle. It's fine. Oh my goodness, with an FMJ. You've got to be kidding me. Jay, in flight conditions, make sure you're set to all players. I'm not set to live players, so when you're in the world map in free flight in top right, make sure flight conditions is set to all players. But FMJ with 10 gifted memberships, congratulations to Harry, Staff Sergeant Smith, Michael, Kanza, Oliver's, Supersonic, Phil's, Gone, Radcliffe, and Animal. Oh my goodness, thank you guys so very... I mean, I don't know how much... I don't know what else to say. Again, the fact that you guys continue to enjoy the content enough to even use that stuff, I very much appreciate it. It means everything to me. I'm always happy to have you guys here in the chat, flying along with me, watching the streams, chatting, whatever it is. Very much appreciate it. So absolutely very much. So congratulations to everybody who got the membership. Which again, a membership is just a way to support the channel. I do like to try to do some more streams that are just for members. It's typically outside of Flight Sim, so you can kind of see me play some other stuff from time to time, like GTA, Battlefield, whatever. But again, thank you guys so very much. Ho ho ho. FMJ is Santa today, as well as Kyle and Harley. Just incredible. I mean, just in general, the support, I mean, I've done this for years, but nothing has ever come close to Flight Sim and the support that people have shown for that type of content. I mean, it's been so nice making this channel a Flight Sim orientated channel, and I would never change it, because it's just, I love the sim. You guys know that. The community's awesome, and very much appreciate you guys continuing to enjoy that content as well. And Harley, I'm sorry you can't find us. Make sure you're on US East servers, and then your flight conditions in the free flight menu are set to all players. And make sure multiplayer is also on. If you're talking about this X here, under this just means you're not at live players, so you are set to all players then. Which then I'm not sure why you're not seeing us. I'm so sorry all my landings are just they're all completely thrown off. I love it. Alright, again, I'm going to land to the side. Hopefully there's not too many bumps. Because I want to see the cool... Because I love the way they did the effects of prop wash, and I want to see it. And so many dirt runways don't show it because some of the parameters are weird on the runways. So this might be a little weird, we'll see. I'm hoping it's pretty flat. I just want to showcase the cool effects. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking... Asobo, make it to where dirt runways do this too. I don't know why you set the parameters up to not do that. It looks so good in the sim, and I want to see it all the time. Look at that. Oh, it looks so cool. Oh, man. That's what I'm talking about. I'm gonna use this crappy replay feature to see if it shows up, because most of the time it never does. Probably, Simon. Yeah, we'll probably be on the PlayStation tomorrow. I don't think... I mean... Not 100% guaranteed, though. We'll see. I might not be around for a stream. By the way, let me finally do this shot I was wanting to do before. May as well get to see all the animations going on from outside. Slow ourselves on down here. Again, the replay system is not good. That's the main reason why I think it's just not there. It's not a great one. I'm hoping it's either getting an overhaul or Asobo's making their own in-house replay system. Because I'll kind of showcase why it sucks. Because for 98% of the time, it's not an enjoyable experience and you're not missing out. If it was a great tool, then I would say, yeah, it sucks that it's not there, but it isn't. I'm hoping they do the same thing like they did with Hype Performance Group, dropping them, and then hopefully they drop Flight Control Replay, work with somebody else, or, like I said, do their own in-house replay system. I'm going to land off the runway again, just so we can get that nice prop wash. Nice. All right. Can already hear the audio's already starting to sound weird. You always get these judders going on, especially when you're stationary wanting to watch a landing and go by. You get that going on. Let's see what the audio sounds like. Some planes work fine, other ones don't. The other thing, too, in replay, sometimes the plane's going faster than it actually was. There's just so many things wrong with this replay system. I mean, you can see what I'm talking about. It's such a like, you get such a cool landing, you're so excited. And, I mean, my disappointment... Ah, there it is. You hear that? That's how it does all the plane's audio when you're changing throttle levels. It's not what it actually sounds like. It does that absolutely horrendous audio. Here, let me back it up so you can hear it. I'll turn up the audio. I can showcase it with some other planes too. Some planes don't correctly match what you did with gears or flaps. There's no animation to them. So you have all that going on, and, you know, it's just crap. And then whenever you're trying to do some cool pan shots, the plane's always like stuttering and it's just, that's why I try to do everything in showcase camera live, which of course can be a bit of a pain, especially if the plane doesn't have autopilot. But the amount of time I spend with this replay system is next to zero. Could be such a cool tool, but a miserable experience. I mean, just doing shots like... Hang on, let me slow this down a little bit. Whenever you try to do something different instead of stationary... Ooh, listen to that audio. Yeah, I love flight control replay. So I'm telling you guys, on PlayStation, you're not missing out. I know it sucks not having a replay mode, but this is not the replay mode that you want. Which is why I find it funny that the developer of it was shocked. It's like, I don't know why Asobo got rid of it. Because you made a crap product, that's why. It's terrible. It's like, I want a nice smooth shot of my landing. I don't want a stuttering aircraft. It's just, oh, it's so frustrating. It really is. Drives me nuts. But then I'll load into another plane and you can hear the audio more clearly. I mean, you still hear it here, but there's other ones where it just sounds even worse. Because I'm very picky about my shots I get for videos and everything. Because it'd be so nice to just have, like, flyby views without the aircraft being weird and everything. But anyways, C-160 is awesome. Flight control replay is hot garbage. But here, let me go into a jet here. That way you can hear that audio issue I'm talking about even more clearly. But yeah, again, if you want to join, make sure flight conditions are set to all players and that you're on US East servers in the online section of the menu here. And of course, make sure multiplayer is on. Replay is not a thing on PlayStation, no. The flight control replay that's on PC and Xbox was removed by Asobo. Because it was in the beta, but the same issues that happen here on PC and Xbox were present there, of course, as well. And, yeah. I've rendered my jet in op, locked something, can't turn... Oh no, Adam! Oh, no takeoff. Leave us alone, it's fine. Oh. Just... leave us alone. I don't care about taking off. Just turn on this stupid replay. I should have picked something without that stupid no takeoff crap. Because hopefully... I don't think you hear it in replay. At least I'm hoping not. But anyways, that's enough. Let's do this. So you hear what it sounds like over the stupid no takeoff. And of course, where do you change throttle most of the time? It's landings and takeoffs. So when you have a great landing, and this is the crap that you hear in replay mode, and the creator of Flight Control Replay has the audacity to say, I don't know why they removed my replay system from the PlayStation. Do you even use your own crap? I know he's too focused on updating his paid version of it without ever really updating the in-sim version, but I still feel like that's why it was removed. I'm hoping Asobo's thinking about dropping it and doing something else, because it sucks and needs to be removed, and hence the reason why it was removed on the PlayStation version. It's just hot garbage. But anyways, just want to kind of always showcase that just for the folks that haven't seen it yet. I know it sucks not having a replay mode on PlayStation, but again, the current replay, you're not missing out on anything. And exactly. I feel bad. I feel bad saying useless gamer. You're not useless. But that's exactly why I hate it. It ruins the shots. I hate hearing the audio suck. It's been like that since release. So I have high hopes as to why Asobo removed it on PlayStation. I think they might be in some, because the fact that they didn't tell him why it was removed, I think Asobo's kind of doing something on their own. And I'm excited for that. I'm hoping that's the case. Because Flight Control, even the paid version that he has outside of the default one, I don't think that's even highly rated either. So it's just... get that crap out of here. But always want to showcase it just for PlayStation players to see what they're not missing out on. I like the idea, by the way, Adam. Let's Huey it up a little bit in Saudi Arabia to wrap things on up for today. We'll go for a little bit, though, but... yeah, it's frustrating, especially when you get those great landings, because I was so excited to use it and learn it, and then I'm like, oh, this sucks. It was such a disappointment. I'm going to use the 2020 version today. Let's go for... oh, this actually looks really nice with the red and gray. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. And hello, CJ's evening to you. Hopefully you're having a great one. They need to remove MC... I mean, yeah. Remove Flight Control Replay and M Scenery. And it would be a fantastic, fantastic time. The Shushupate Helitac. What the heck is that? I like the livery, though. But see, now you can see what I'm talking about. Whenever it's an actual runway and the sim knows it, it removes that nice effect of landing on a dirt runway. I really hope Asobo changes that. Because you can see, we're over dirt, it should be kicking up a bunch of dust and everything else. But it's designated as a runway, it doesn't do it. If we shift over to the left like we were doing with the C-160... No? Now it's not going to do it anywhere? Or am I too high up here? Might be because it's a 2020 version. Maybe it's not doing the full thing. But either way, you get the point. You saw the difference in the C-160. Would love to see that changed. Ooh. Just want to double check something. There we go. Just wanted to bring the audio down a little bit. Just finished a career mode mission in the Vision Jet, south coast of France to Salzburg, takeoff at sunset, fully dark at landing. Man, the views, would recommend. Nice. Very cool. By the way, if you're ever doing the missions with the red dot, you know, the live time ones, if you change the time in the little scroll bar in that mission menu, you can have it set to whatever. So if you don't want to do a night flight but still want to do that, you can change the time to day. Thought I'd mention that in case people didn't know. But that's only for the red dot missions. If they don't have a red dot on the icon, then it's just a default time for it. Oh. Don't mind me. I wonder if M Scenery put out any fake reviews yet for their A350 they just released today. I wouldn't be surprised. It's just so fun flying helicopters low. Also see approach at Stockholm. They should build something like that in real life. Wait. What's not there in Stockholm? Do you think Asobo will implement UPD data for PlayStation so I can use my haptics on my rig? I'm not sure how that stuff works regarding peripherals and supporting other functionality like that. Because I don't know if Xbox has that stuff too. Because if it's on Xbox, I'm sure it'll go to PlayStation as well, but I'm not 100% sure on any of that. But yeah, if you haven't flown around in Saudi Arabia before, I highly recommend it. It's just flying around these dunes and everything, especially when you get to the red ones. It's awesome. I don't know if we're close enough to it here. There's Adam back there. Nice. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this type of stream. It was kind of the first time I've ever done that on a marketplace release day, where we kind of just dive into something, do a little bit of a live review of some marketplace items. So hopefully you enjoyed that. Which again, the first bit of the stream was over the Airvan, which is what's on the title of the stream, of course. Just don't find it worth 30 bucks, especially after flying, you know, the C-160 is the same price range, and you get a much better aircraft for that price. Because, you know, if it's at 12, 13 bucks, I can understand some, you know, whatever issues that we were running into. But at 30 bucks, I'm expecting some high quality add-ons at that point. But yeah, let me see if we're close to... Oh, they're to the right. Perfect. Let's head up there. I should have went that way to start with. And okay, I mean, yeah, so then if it's functioning on there, then I'm sure PlayStation will be getting that type of support as well. Been loving flying in Scandinavia. Nice. The Stranger Things Huey has 125 knots in it. I gotta switch to... Really? I mean, it's supposed to... I mean, that makes sense, because I'm over speeding this thing to a very high extent. We're at 150 knots. It's an overspeed of about 125, so it makes sense. I just think I have the crash stuff off here. So we're going way faster than the Huey should really normally be going, but it's, you know... I'm having too much fun. So sorry for leaving you, Adam. I would normally have the Blackhawk, but I bought it outside the sim, so I don't feel like going through everything and installing it through wherever I bought it from again. That's why I don't really like buying stuff outside of the marketplace, because then it just becomes such a pain to maintain everything. I might just buy the Blackhawk again separately through the marketplace. And of course, your Blackhawk is a Sky Courier. Love it. To the red sand dunes we go! I've noticed with the Huey that it wants to hover even with 0 throttle, and I have trouble landing. Is there a setting I can change? Here, hang on. Let me switch to it. The only reason I don't fly it is because it's not a smooth camera. I don't know if it's doing the same thing on PC as well, but here, hang on. Let's see if there's some shenanigans going on with it here. I think I might have just crashed the sim. Oh, goodness gracious. Even with my Turtle Beach flight yoke on Xbox, I found myself still playing on PlayStation with a DualSense controller over the Xbox. I mean, I'm completely the same way. Every time I leave my gyroscope controls, I miss it. I've been missing it the whole day today. And yeah, we're not getting anywhere. All right, fantastic. Fantastic. What do we have as a background today, Bing? Oh, hang on. Hold up. Oh, that's nice and peaceful right there. I could sit there for hours, unless there's a lot of bugs around, then that would ruin the entire experience, but... Anyways. But hello, Becky! Welcome to the stream! Is the marketplace for things like airports as well? Yes. So, from the marketplace, you'll be able to get helicopters, planes, scenery, airports, liveries. I can show that again just in case you haven't seen that just yet. And you can expect that to be releasing alongside Sim Update 5, which I think is probably the spring time frame. So it'll be just a general release for everything. Again, the reason it didn't release with third-party stuff is because they are going to be overhauling the marketplace based off community feedback and everything. We'll probably see that throughout the Sim Update 5 beta. And yeah, so that's why there's not third-party stuff there, because it seems like third-party developers will have some changes to their stuff as well regarding bringing stuff over. But yeah, so before we get back into Saudi Arabia, just keep flying around, Adam. I'll get back there. I'll just showcase some things that you can expect from the marketplace if you haven't seen it just yet. I play my HOTAS and a mouse for life. Nice, Adam. And Mark, what's going on in Cowtown? Not much. Just checked out a new aircraft that was not worth $30. Then I flew an aircraft that is absolutely worth $30, the the C-160 from Azure Poly, my favorite marketplace add-on. And now we're just doing a little bit of Huey flying over the Saudi Arabian desert. Bum 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 bum. Oh, by the way, remember when that person was arguing with me like, oh, the A330 reverse thrust doesn't work on Xbox? After that stream, I also went to the Xbox and the reverse thrusts, shockingly, also work there. So, just thought I'd mention that. Because, you know, talking about Sim Update, you know, since PlayStation's on Sim Update 10, of course, according to that person. You know, it's just, the whole thing was hilarious. I love it. But anyways, this is the marketplace. Here you'll be able to grab new aircraft, which range from new planes to older aircraft to things like the Vulcan from Chest Flight. If you're really into older military aircraft, a lot of developers make stuff. So if you want to fly around with a Vulcan, you can of course do that. But it goes from jets to general aviation, airliners, fighter jets, just endless possibilities, and it's an ever-evolving marketplace with new stuff every single week. So I'll just kind of scroll through here for a little bit more. And then, of course, you have helicopters as well. Oh, the Black Hawk is $28. Oh, do I grab it through the marketplace? Oh, I don't really fly it that much, though. But then I don't have to see Adam in a Sky Courier. I'll think about it. The holiday sale goes till January. But anyways, a wide range of helicopters from a bunch of different developers. Don't get it from M Scenery. Don't get anything from M Scenery. They absolutely suck. Oh, by the way, did they put in their fake reviews yet? Oh, not yet. I'm shocked. Normally they have about 50 reviews right after they release something. Oh, there they are. Nope, they already... Never mind. They did. Oh, shoot, man. How are they still on here? Anyways. Gliders. And then, of course, other things like boats, cars that you can actually drive around into if you want to, or a UFO that we made a video over. So there's that. Airports, which you have a nice view from a map, or you can do it through a list as well. You can filter it out between newest, default, things like that. But map view is a great way of seeing what's going on. Of course, you zoom in, you get more and more views of what airports are done. And what did you say? Did you EGNT? Let me see if there's anything there for you. There is. There's a couple options. So again, you got the map view. You can see airports that are... I just searched for that, of course. Now it's not going to show anything else, but you can click on it. And we got a couple options. One from Orbex for $12.49, or one from RW Profiles with 4.9 out of 5 from 15 reviews. You can't really go wrong with either of them. They're both great. You'll be able to click on it. And let's say you were interested in, you know, checking it out. You can see some pictures. And then if you like what you see, some developers, of course, can have the rent feature, or what we did earlier in the stream, the free trial for 24 hours. And then, of course, when the marketplace is fully functional on PlayStation, you'll be getting these big sales in the marketplace as well. So $12.49 for the airport, you grab it, and you have it. Then you'll be able to just go into free flight, click on the airport, and everything would just be there already for you. You don't have to install anything. You'll be ready to go. And that's kind of how airports work. And then, of course, Europe has a lot more than pretty much anywhere else in the world. I think US, North America, and Europe are the main ones. But you can, of course, get airport add-ons from other areas as well. Some major places in Saudi Arabia, the UAE, got stuff in India, Asia, and some stuff up in Russia as well. Of course, Iceland. Some stuff over in Honolulu. I think AnyBuilds released their Honolulu thing. But yeah, so that's how airports work. World, I don't think I spend too much time here, honestly. I mean, sometimes I do. Regarding sceneries. Like I was showing in a stream a couple weeks ago with Yosemite National Park. Here's where you can get aircraft carriers. So if you're wanting to do some aircraft carrier landings and takeoffs with your fighter jets, you can get these, spawn them in, and have fully detailed carriers kind of going around the world of Flight Sim if you're into that type of stuff. So you have that. There's also visual changes. I don't get any of those because I think visually, you know, runway textures look great and things, but those options are there for you if you so choose to use that. And of course you can change out traffic, wildlife. If you want birds for some reason flying around, you can you can have that. And lastly, activities I don't care about. I think this is the most useless part of the marketplace personally. It's all like specific flights, I guess. You can just do that in free flight without spending $8. I don't know, the whole thing is... This whole section is pretty much useless in my eyes, because you can just do that in free flight and replicate it. You don't have to have it set as a specific mission or activity that you pay money for. And then customization is where you're going to find liveries. So if you're really wanting to fly an airliner stuff, you can find liveries from all over the world, from the Airbuses to 747s, 737s, and of course third-party aircraft can get liveries as well. So hopefully you enjoyed this nice little tour of the marketplace and what you can expect on the PlayStation when the marketplace opens up to third-party content in the spring with Sim Update 5. Again, that's just me guessing. I'm assuming it's going to be with Sim Update 5 just based off that time frame. So. But yep. What is going on with Becky? Are you okay? Like, what's going on here? There's a lot of spamming going on. But anyways, back to Saudi Arabia with the Stranger Things Huey to see if there's any nonsense going on with it. Let's go ahead and go with this one. I always love the navy one. It looks great. Wallet is not going to be happy when I start buying. It can definitely become a rabbit hole. That's why I'm very picky about what I buy now. It's like I want top of the line, good quality things for a decent price. Because if I'm not getting that, I'm not going to spend money. And of course, I want career support. That is a major thing. Adam, I don't know where you are at. But if you want to respawn, I will be at Al-Karkir. How did I end up going to the Bin Laden camp? What in the world? Okay, this wasn't my plan, but apparently we're going here. All right. Did they add any 2020 planes yet? I've been waiting for the ATR. I mean, that stuff's already in the Aviator Edition. I mean, you can use it already anyways. If you had 2020 before, because that's already there. But ATR is going to be getting a 2024 update in 26, so it'll probably be in the marketplace to buy individually at that point. But it's not going to be in the marketplace as a 2020 item in 24. Love this stream. Gotta run, but thanks, Cowtown. You are welcome, Brad. Thanks for stopping on by. But this is what I don't like about the Stranger Things one. You see how it's shaking up and down? I don't know why it does it on this one. I'm hoping they fix that, though. Because it's just like the H145, or 25, where it just judders up and down the whole time. But that's why I always prefer to fly the 2021, because I hate that juddering it does. I don't know why it's doing that. It ruins the flight for me, though. That's why I'm typically outside view with it. Because, yeah, not a fan of the interior view because of that stuttering. And let's see if... Oh, goodness gracious, it's not clipped the ground there. Oh no, the speed's the same. I'm still overspeeding this thing to the levels we were on the 2020 version. But regarding landing, did not mean to do that. Goodness gracious. I was just trying to speed this up a little bit. But see, that's what happens when you hold the throttle buttons down on gamepad. Makes it really just out of control. coming a little hard there. Hang on. Redo the landing. Alright. Let's go for our official landing here. I don't know why I don't... Hang on. What is this, by the way? Is that an actual antenna, or... Just looked really weird there for a second. Hang on. Let me do this. I don't know why I'm messing this up here. So landing. What was the issue again? Something about hovering and not landing? I don't remember what the issue was, but... But yeah, that jutting up and down is just miserable. Because it's funny, when I first flew this, I was like, oh, it's probably just because of Stranger Things, the whole thing that they were talking about, you know, the vibrating whatever going on. And then I go into free flight and it was still happening. I was like, oh, that's annoying. But yeah, I don't have any issues landing it. But I'm gonna switch over to my 2020 version again. And we'll do a little extra flight over the lovely red sand dunes, and then we will wrap it up for today. And Big Chungus, I'm doing great. Hopefully you are as well. And Red Guru, good evening to you. And no, not on Mars. This is actually a cool sand dune area in Saudi Arabia that I always love flying around. Trying to make sure I didn't miss anybody else here. I think we're good. Oh, why is this shutting down? Oh, you know why it's shutting down? Because I think I had it set to actually be shut down. Hang on. Completely, I don't know why I did that, but we're good. Hang on. There we go. And hello, Kyle. Welcome as well. I can't fly low level with the Huey, but on PS5 the Huey doesn't bounce, at least not for me. But I've been flying the hell out of the Chinook. Oh, the Chinook's awesome. I love that one. Absolutely love that helicopter. But yeah, just something really relaxing about flying through these dunes. I love it. And nice, Guru. Hopefully you're getting into the sim soon. And I think if we do go live tomorrow, our community flight on the PlayStations shall be through Alaska, I think. We'll kind of head through the mountainous parts. Maybe on the Alaska, British Columbia side. Do something like that. But again, not sure if I'll be around tomorrow. We'll see. I'm not 100% sure on that. Oh, nice. Well, we look forward to having you fly with us at the end of January. Just flying low and fast in a helicopter. I mean, it never gets old. No matter where you're flying it, just when you get that I mean, of course, we're going way faster than the Huey would normally be going because I have crashing off, but I don't care. It's just so enjoyable. We still gotta be careful though, it can freak out since we're going way faster than it's supposed to be going. Especially when you get that shadow at the perfect angle, you see it coming close to you and you're getting, oh, it's just, oh man. This sim just never, ever gets old. Love it. Uh-oh, speaking of the... Oh, save it. I'm not saving this. Oh. Or am I? Of course I am, because we have slew mode. I was doing too many flips there that the audio didn't know what to do. And that is a side effect of overspeeding your helicopter, folks. We've actually flown over the Amazon rainforest a while ago, but could always revisit that at some point. It does look like the surface of Mars here, absolutely. But alright everybody, I think we are going to wrap it on up. I hope you guys enjoyed doing a little bit of a live marketplace review. A shame the plane is not worth the money. Just, I don't know, it's weird. It is. Some cool features with it, but other than that, just, I wouldn't spend 30 bucks on it. And then, of course, we dove into what I did spend $30 on, which is, of course, the C-160. Excellent aircraft. And when it comes out to PlayStation, I highly recommend you guys picking it up. And if you're on PC and Xbox and you haven't yet, it's a fantastic purchase and will support heavy cargo missions. So, but yeah. So, again, might be around tomorrow. I don't know just yet. We'll see. But if we are, we'll be on PlayStation to do another community flight. But from the deserts of Saudi Arabia, I shall bid you adieu. Oh, it would have been nice if I didn't clip the ground. That would have been an awesome way to end the stream. But anyway, anyways, thanks so much for your support. Very, very much appreciate it. And I want to say thank you again to FMJ for being a member for 4 months, Harley for the $6, Kyle for 10 gifted memberships, FMJ for 10 gifted memberships. And I don't know if Harley gave up on the membership or something, but I don't see it listed anymore, so maybe they're not a member anymore. I don't know what happened. But either way, thank you guys so much for the support, and hopefully you enjoy the rest of your Monday, or hopefully your Tuesday's going well for you. So goodbye!